Well, I'm back at the RP Funding Center for the Central Florida Comic Con here in Lakeland, Florida. How's it going, everybody? Greg here. I'm wearing my Eagle Fang shirt today to go to the Central Florida Comic Con convention. I'm kind of excited that they have a convention here in Lakeland, Florida, which is very close to where I live. And the last time I was here, they also had the Pokemon bug here. It was decorated with all kinds of stuff over it. But over here, Kit. That's so cool. I've been watching a lot of Knight Rider lately for some reason. Always wanted a car like this. That's so cool. I wish you would talk to me though. Kit, are you in there? That's not exactly what I wanted to hear. Yep, it's so cool. See, I always thought that Kit, his little voice box thing, I always thought that was like over here on the side, because Michael, when he would talk to Kit, he would always like turn his head like he was looking over here, but he really needed to be looking like right here in the middle. Oh, he's kind of talking a little bit there. Oh, there he goes. I guess he's just got the sound effects from the song. So cool. And this fellow here who is dressed as Snake Eyes, he's the actual owner of the vehicle. Can't go 5 feet without somebody stopping him now that it's back on Netflix, he said. And I ran into Tyler here. He's apparently, he knows a couple of my YouTube channels.
Richards by George and Greg's Game Room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you watching, man.
You got it.
It's nice meeting you. Are you here working the show today?
Yes, this weekend. Today and Sunday.
Okay, so where do I need to go to get my, to get in? Where do I go?
Straight through.
Yeah.
You should get your, it'll probably take a while because you gotta wait through that long line.
There's a long line there.
You just gotta wait through that snaky line and then go right on there and they'll take care of you.
Okay, cool. So all I have to do is tell them I know you and they'll let me cut the line, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. If you tell them you know me, you'll probably get in there for free. No.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. All right, thanks. So I'm standing in line now, and there's some interesting art on the wall. And this statue clock thing, weird. All right, we got past the line. I kind of forgot my face mask, so they gave us one here at the front, which is nice. I dressed up as a Ghostbuster at my work Halloween party this year, and we actually won, so it's pretty cool to see that stuff for real here. How you doing there, Sergeant Slaughter?
Good.
Are you protecting everybody here today?
Well, yeah, actually. Except these two, I don't recognize them.
Oh, the G.I. Joe stuff. I remember seeing this at the at CityCon. You guys look great, by the way. Like the face masks. Definitely can't get anything with those wearing those. Oh man, it's a lightsaber cadre. Oh, they just wrapped up. Oh man, I missed it. They still look pretty cool though. All right, we're going into Exhibit West. See what's in this vendor room here. There's a fun booth with some toys. I should probably go look at those. I love looking at old toys. There's a Star Wars lunchbox for $10. That does not look like a vintage one though. It looks like a recreation, but I had the one just like this back in the day, the metal one and everything. Wish I still had it though. It's probably very valuable. I see they got a vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle van and a WWF ring. I don't know, the turtle van seems a little bit more interesting to me. That guy there's getting pummeled by a tree by Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man. There's a vintage Spock Mego. I had that same one, except my dog chewed the hand on it, so how much for just the hand? Now this is some interesting packaging for these guys here. I've never seen these plastic cases for the action figures like this before. That one looks cool. And this is the thing that really caught my eye in this booth is this, I think this is a vintage Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. And this booth has some pretty cool Legos here. Wonder Woman in like that really extravagant costume. Superman and more Supermen. It's a lot of money for plastic. Mega Man and Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Princess Peach, Fire Mario, Wario, that's Wario, and then Waluigi over there. Oh, and Godzilla. There's a Godzilla. And here's a booth called EWCats.com. There's a Spock and Kirk, Ghostface. I'm sitting here trying to think of a sword that I would actually want. I don't know, maybe Excalibur from the movie Excalibur? If you have any ideas on swords I should get, let me know down in the comments. I was thinking maybe the sword from Highlander. That would be a good one to have. I don't see it here though. Here's a Mandalorian watching over everything. Oh, here's another Mandalorian watching over everything. What do Mandalorians say these days? They don't know. Okay, they can't hear me. Okay, I got you. And over here, besides the Mandalorians, is these posters they put on the wall. There's a lot of bounties on these guys. Here's Luke Skywalker. 75,000 credits for Luke Skywalker. Here's a giant Link. That's cool. They've got a Legend of Zelda Adventure of Link game in the box. Legend of Zelda stuff. I'm a sucker for video game. Any video game stuff. Yeah. And I know they had Zelda comic books. That's pretty neat. That glare is kind of annoying. It's also kind of fun too. And this is a booth called Heroes Quest Collectibles, in case you want to buy that giant Link. Speaking of comics, here's one called Mario's Comics and Collectibles. See if they got anything interesting. What's the first thing I'm going to pull up here? What could it be? Quest Probe Hulk. It's funny, I kind of remember the Quest Probe thing when I was looking at video game magazines. I think there was a Quest Probe Hulk video game, strangely enough. Here's one that's got a lot in the pack. There's like 8 comics in here. The Submariner. No, Aquaman's kind of the butt of everybody's joke. I didn't know he was popular enough to be copied. Some Daleks over there. Some more artwork over there. Some more artwork over there. And there's just a lot of artwork here. I guess that stands to reason for a comic book convention, right? Comic convention. This booth is Brick City Bricks for Lego stuff. Lego minifigs there. They've also got a few sets here on the side here. The Friends set, my daughter has that. I like the Batman one there. And the 66 Batman one there, that's cool. Darth Vader. And I like this Vader drawing. Is that a minifig supposed to be a mini? Or that's actually not a minifig. That's actually supposed to be the real Darth Vader. I really like this Nintendo blanket. The lady was telling me it's $75 and it doesn't wear out. So I don't know, maybe I'll get it. Could use it for the game room. And this booth also has a ton of drink coasters. This one's cool because it's Attack on Titan. My son's a big fan of that show. It's kind of a creepy show though. Here's another art booth called Castillo. Some pretty amazing artwork there too. Gotta be honest, I'm always a little uncomfortable filming people's booths. I remember one year when I first met Ryan, Exploring Ryan, he and I were filming. And this lady, I was filming her soap of all things, and she yelled at me and got mad because I was filming her soap. Yeah, I'm always a little uncomfortable filming people's stuff. I still do it though. Here's a pretty cool photo op with BB-8 there. How's it going? Gonk. I only remember him from the Sandcrawler. Over here at this booth called Gonzo's Comics, they've got these really neat looking lenticular covers on some of these comic books. I don't know if you can see that or not, but like the Infinity Gauntlet changes. See if I can get multiples to do it at once. I don't know if that worked or not, but let's just keep doing it. Look at this one right here. Inhumans, $125. I'm almost afraid to touch this. Almost, but it is sealed up, so I think I'm good. And I think this is a booth called Retro Rat. Almost looks like the Spider-Man robot from the Japanese Spider-Man, which I actually have the actual one. And if I say actual a few more times, I think I might might break the universe. I'm trying to remember what the name of this Transformer is. He's kind of like the Autobot City Transformer, but much smaller in scale. Of course, Friday the 13th. I need a good Jason. I need a good Jasoning. This is Friday the 13th. The New Blood. Oh yeah. The Jason where he's all mangled up and everything. There's a vintage laser tag game kit. I always wanted that when I was a kid, but I could never get one. I was too busy playing video games. And here's a whole bunch of Pokemon cards. I don't know too much about Pokemon, but I know some people that enjoy Pokemon. Raichu, I don't know what that is. And this booth is called Thor's Comics and Collectibles, and I couldn't help but notice they've got like every kaiju, Godzilla kaiju, I take it, ever. Look at them all.
This is the glow in the dark small.
Good grief.
King Ghidorah cup, and there's a King Ghidorah figure.
Is it King Ghidorah or King Ghidorah? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Mechagodzilla. Of course, I remember Mechagodzilla from Ready Player One. I feel kind of bad for this guy. He looks like he's melting. Oh, look, it's Mothra. I always like Mothra. I just think she looks so cool. Those big giant wings. Is that like Mecha King Kong back there. And here's a giant Batman. I think he's protecting that same booth I was just at. There's also a bunch of Batman toys. Is that supposed to be Ben Affleck? Here's a Danny DeVito penguin. I thought he was always pretty gross and creepy as the penguin. That's a pretty good representation of Gal Gadot. That actually looks like her. Flash, Aquaman, Superman, Cyborg, and Batman. And how could I leave out the 66 Batman characters? Yeah, those are nice. Okay, and here's some of the newer Migos. I didn't know they had a Superman Migo right now, but there's Data, Picard, Planet of the Apes, the Gorn, which I have this exact Gorn. 35 for Kirk, 35 for Spock. I think you can still get some of these in the stores now, so you shouldn't have to pay the huge prices for them. Here's a plethora of Godzilla DVDs, including the amazing Matthew Broderick version of Godzilla. We all love that one, right? Here's a booth called Everyday Geek with glasses, and there's just glasses and glasses and glasses and lots of different glasses here. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
If you like to drink liquids, I probably have a glass.
How much is the Atari
They're
glass?
15 or 2 for 25.
Okay, cool. I might have to get that. Scott, don't be messing with the glasses. You remember what happened last time? You tripped over a rock and smashed like a whole bunch of glasses very similar to this.
Never do something like
Stay away from the
that. That's called a
glasses.
smash and grab.
This is Scott, of course, from the Tourist Trap. But check out the Tourist Trap on YouTube.
Thank you.
He's got way more subscribers than me now.
Oh, no. I'm down at the bottom of the barrel, too. You just have to have fun with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Go do what you want to do and have fun.
Do whatever you want and have fun.
Have fun.
Yeah. And this booth here has a lot of backpacks, but the one that caught my eye is right over here. Wreck-It Ralph. That was pretty cool. Here's a booth called the International Candy Company, and they've got some, I think this is Japanese candy. Not the kind of candy you would find in the stores around here for sure, so this is probably the only place you can find yourself some Milkita. Yeah, I'm sure that's how that's pronounced. And I'm told these are actually Mexican lollipops. I guess that should have been the giveaway right there, because that's in Spanish. Here's a stormtrooper guarding a pink fox. Are you taking her to prison? What's the deal? Cell block 1138? Okay. Well, carry on. Get over to jail. Get into jail. Cobra Kai. I've got Eagle Fang.
All right.
I'm wearing Eagle Fang karate. I love that show. Looks like we got a stormtrooper that has invaded the rebel base. He's holding R2 hostage. So this booth over here has a lot of pins. See Gizmo and Gremlins there. And also one of my favorites, Seinfeld, top of the muffin to you, the black and white cookie. No soup for you. Pivots. Oh, Pivot. That's from Friends. Central Perk. How you doing? So many pins. So many pins. And here's a bunch of license plates. See if you recognize any of those. JPMP. What is that one?
Hey, they have one
That's
from
Jurassic
Ohio.
World. Ohio?
You know, when you get depressed,
Yeah.
just think. There's actually people literally living in Ohio.
Right.
Yeah, it's sad.
Here's one that says Out of Time, of course. Star Trek. Lou Glutz. You think you hate it now? Wait till you drive it. And I almost missed this one. The Cobra Kai license plate, which I don't think Johnny has that on his car. Maybe he did. So inside here, there's all these different musical sheets. And the one that I gravitated towards was the Star Trek The Next Generation. Look at that. It's the actual theme. You can take this home and play it. And right next to the Star Trek one is James Bond. And also down here is Tron. And that was a booth called Pop Fandom Toys. And this booth is the Pika-Bell-Chew, the Princess of Pikachu. She's the one that owns the beetle that's out front. But I thought it was cool that they've got these little, look like handmade boxes. Those are sweet. I like handmade stuff, that's cool. Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, here to guard your small rings and stuff, I guess. So here she is, the Pikachu Princess. Yeah, I saw your car last time too, so you like to come to this particular show, huh?
Yeah, it's been quite a few years I've come to this one.
So do you make some of the things that are here in the booth yourself?
Yeah, starting here,
Uh-huh.
all the way to here, I can make stuff myself.
Those are great. I like those. I like the boxes that you have over here. Those are nice. Here's one called Planet Pins, and these are nice. Scott was going to tell me the details of these pins.
I was a cast member in Tomorrowland, and we traded pins. The ones, if they have, I don't see any here.
Okay.
But they have it's a little silver Mickey head. That's a cast only pin. See all the little Mickey heads there?
Oh, Mickey heads. That signifies it's a cast pin?
It's a cast pin. That little little Mickey head
Okay.
on the pin. If it doesn't have that, it's not a cast pin.
Oh, okay. And the cast pins are more valuable than like the regular pins?
Yeah, they're more rare because they only make so many, and they come in sets of like anywhere from 4, 5, 6, 12.
Okay.
In a series.
All right, now we're going to head over to the James W. Sykes Hall. See if they got any more stuff over here to look at. I'm just big at looking at stuff. All right, first thing I noticed is a booth in here called Butterflies and Things. And it's very macabre. They got a lot of really creepy things in here. A lot of butterflies and dead bats. Oh my gosh, those are shudder-inducing. Check out this bat. This is so creepy. Look at this guy. It's amazing. This guy's kind of cute if you like bats. Looks like I found the gaming tables. I think this is like a Smash Brothers tournament because I noticed the logo over there. Plus, I think they're playing Smash Brothers on that TV right there. Here's a booth called tiledart.com. They got some pretty cool things here. Super Mario and Child. That's pretty cool. Those are great.
Thank you.
Did you make those yourself?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now it seems like most of the booths in this particular area are like crafts and things that people make. So I'm not gonna find a lot of toys in here too much. But I still wanna kind of get a flavor of what you can find in this particular area. I noticed there's a couple of people that are selling their own books that they wrote. And, you know, I have a lot of ideas in my own head about writing certain stories and things like that. But, I don't know, maybe I should actually write a book and maybe I could bring it here and sell it someday. So I bought a copy of this book called The Coal Elf by Maria DeVivo. And we were talking to her for a long time, and she was telling us about how to get published and everything. And I bought a copy of her book, and she signed it for me, and she's just the nicest person. And
Thank you. You guys are the nicest people too.
well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it.
I can't wait to read it.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then over here is a couple of the comic book artists, I guess, that if you wanted to walk up and have them sign your comic book and stuff like that. But I don't have a lot of comic books, I'll be honest. You need to, no, you need to watch this guy. You need to take him in.
I'm a red shirt.
You definitely need to take him in. He's a rebel spy. He's a rebel spy. Take him in. And they have a modest food court over here. And what they've got here is a Four Rivers. And there's also a Papa John's. All right, these guys are taking a picture. I'm going to take a picture of them taking a picture. And so is Scott. All right, that's going to do it for the Central Florida ComicCon here in Lakeland, Florida at the RP Funding Center. I'm here with Scott. How did you enjoy it, Scott?
This was awesome. I like the Doctor Who character. You know, he's coming in there and annihilate. You know.
Yeah. Was there enough stuff in there for you to use your really awful puns? Did you use enough awful puns?
I used them even when I wasn't recording. So
make sure you check out the Tourist Trap on YouTube.
for Scott's channel. I just remember your Beefy King video. That's probably your most memorable one, I think.
I like them retro restaurants, the old school drive-in. You like the drive-in movies and all that kind of stuff.
Anything retro is good.
Exactly.
All right. Well, good seeing you, man.
You too.
Take care.
Ah, and I see Kit has been joined by a DeLorean. And now it's time to head home.